Can y'all at least send me $400 on my Zelle? I'm trying to get a room for like a whole mother week.
I didn't want to believe it was true.
Because I never thought that I was ever going to be broke. But guess what? Guess what happened? It happened. This is so humiliating.
Welcome back to another video. My name is Alizé and I'm your favorite ghetto black transsexual. Get up into the big purr, whatever. I'm back. How are you wonderful, amazing people doing today, girl? I'm doing amazing. Thank you for asking. I want to give a very wonderful shout out to my wonderful channel members. Hey, Bookie Bears. I just also want to say thank you guys for 12.5K subscribers at the time of recording this video. We are doing it big. Hello. Now y'all been enjoying my videos. Hello, period. Before we get into today's wonderful, crazy, ghetto, outlandish video, I need you guys to like, comment, and subscribe because you will never find another ghetto black transsexual like me. Hello, hello, hello. I'm beautiful and you're beautiful. Get up into the big purr, whatever. Go ahead and lock in at myself. So as you guys seen by the title, today we're going to be talking about our wonderful, amazing trans creator. It's Bambi. I do want to leave a very good disclaimer that this video is not intended to hate anybody. This video isn't to sit over here and, talk down on anybody and sit over here and just be a crazy, hateful, outlandish person. No, I'm just speaking from my heart. I'm speaking as a person who used to watch this creator. So if you don't know how to handle sensitive topics, I suggest you click off this video. Bada bing, bada boom. So I want to start out by saying, who is ItsBambii? ItsBambii was a 2016, 2015, 2017 creator. She was a trans creator, and she was the first black openly trans creator that I've ever seen in my entire life, and I feel like a lot of people can relate, but she was the first trans creator who actually decided to medically transition as a teenager on the internet. She was a staple in pop culture. She was a staple in, everywhere you go. She was just a staple in the LGBTQ community. Like, she was going to be our Marsha P. Johnson of this generation, but I don't know what happened. ItsBambii, when we first saw her, she was such a bubbly, wonderful person. Everywhere you couldn't stop sitting over here saying, slay till your hair turn gray or something like that, girl. Like, it was giving what it was supposed to be gave. Her personality was so charismatic. She had such a bubbly and wonderful personality. It's like, how can you hate her? How can you sit over and talk crap about her? Like, how could you not like this wonderful, beautiful trans creator who is just so bubbly and who's just doing it big? Like, how could you hate that, right? I feel like a lot of people connected with her because, like I said, she had a wonderful, outgoing, bright personality. A lot of people gravitated towards that. And, she peaked back in 2016, 2017, but she's been doing this for years, mind you. But she peaked back in 2016, 2017 because she would upload consistently. Like, every video, every week, every day, you'll see a new ItsBambii video. And you're like, girl, what is she going to be talking about today? What is we going to be doing today? What is we going to be watching today? Like, hello, slay until your hair turn gray. Like, get up into it. And I feel like, videos, that she will upload, like her funny skits videos, her, mukbang videos, her talking about her medical transition and, what she's doing, as a teenager, as a trans woman, stuff like that. Like, those videos resonated with her audience. That's why a lot of people gravitated towards her. You get what I mean? And, it was videos like this. But yeah. Today's the big day. I get my girls. Hallelujah. Waiting for the doctors to come and mark me up. Get out my video. Watching Alvin and the Chipmunks. Just got out of surgery. So tired. I'm so sleepy. When I was younger, and I feel like a lot of people can resonate me when I say this, like, it was so refreshing to see a black trans woman just sit over here and transition in the public on the internet and just be authentically themselves without listening to the hate. You get what I mean? And that's what made me me. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, if it wasn't for ItsBambii, I don't even think I would be the trans creator that I am right now. I don't even think I would have a platform right now, because like ItsBambii paved the way for many black trans creators and just many trans creators without the race involved to sit over here and be authentically themselves, to be the ghetto selves they are. Just, be authentically them. Like, hello, get up and tell it. So let's get into what happened to ItsBambii. I feel like a lot of us watched the shift into her personality, the shift into her content, the shift in her mental state once she got into that relationship with that boy. You all know who Ricky is, girl, Ricky. So I was around in that era, not like social media wise, but I was a child watching her, and I was like, oh my God, I know there's hope. Like, ItsBambii got a boyfriend, like, period. Like, hello. We was all watching those content videos that they was doing, girl. We was all listening and having a wonderful time watching ItsBambii with her man. Like, you know what that one song is? My man, he love me. He always talk that Glock when he sell it. Ooh, like, hello. Like, Bambi was writing for her man, or so we thought, girl. But this is what happened. So around that time, a social media user or one of ItsBambii's fans ended up stumbling across that, Ricky had, what is that thing called? A Plenty of Fish of account or whatever, a POF account. And at the time, I didn't know what Plenty of Fish was, but I learned that from Fletch or whatever, girl, because she be doing her story times or whatever. So I was like, oh my God, I downloaded an app, and I was like, you're on that app for hookups. You're not on that app to sit over here and make connections, to sit over here and go make some drops, or go sit over and do what you saying that you're doing. Like, I'm talking about Ricky. Like, Ricky said that he had no intentions of linking up with anybody. He had no intentions of doing any ill to ItsBambii. But my thing is, and this is the way that I think about anything and just a man in general, like, if you love a person and you say that you truly love that person, you want to go out your way to hurt that person. Am I right or am I right? Like, hello. And what threw me off was, I hate this. A lot of people, not even in the LGBTQ community, just a lot of people in general bring their business to the internet. And what do you think happened? ItsBambii went to the internet with everything.
Because the fact that Bambi was so ready to do this and take to social media made no sense. But she claims that Ricky took it to social media first, which is kind of true. He's been out here having his friends drag Bambi, and there's a rumor going around that Ricky is f***ing with Sydney Star. For those of you guys who don't know who Sydney Star is, Sydney Star guest appeared on Star, and she's also very known in the music industry.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's your girl, Sydney Star, the transgender diva.
Sydney Star is basically she's an industry. Long story short, things are going around that Ricky's trying to fuck with Sydney Star and that he has a type and he has a thing for transgender women, and he's kind of like not confirming it. He's making it seem like him and Sydney are just friends, and Sydney just simply commented under his shit. She said, I'm not even gonna say old boy name. Then she proceeds to say, I'm not gonna bash him. Then proceeds to say his name and proceeds to bash him.
Me and old boy broke up. I'm not about to say his name, but the person used me. Ricky. I'm the one you should have known. Love is blind. Thank God I went to my therapist.
Right. So apparently Bambi says that her boyfriend wanted her.
When every time he got a fucking chance to put me down, he did. This motherfucker wanted me. It was multiple times. I was fucking going insane. I didn't want him to fucking, he'll be like, I'm about to leave you. I'll be about to fucking cut my motherfucking wrist. I didn't want to fucking live. This motherfucker said I needed him. I want to be fucking. This motherfucker hating me.
Shit like that can really get you sued because that's called defamation. I mean, according to Ricky, he will be keeping the phone because he pitched in a little bit for it. Bambi got him an iPhone 5. That's exactly why no one feels bad for her, because people didn't feel bad for her at first because yes, you dumped him, made a video, okay, cool, she addressed it. Boom, made a video saying, guys, forgiveness is key. No, bitch, forgiveness is not key.
It was like she was losing her mind. Like, she was screaming at the camera. She was sitting over here telling her sister to move. Like, if a man makes you act like that, you shouldn't be with that man. I'm sorry, girl. Because that's, oh no, that's not what true love looks like. And I was riding behind ItsBambii. I was like, oh my God, we finna go sit over here, go pew pew in his house. We finna go ride it out for our girl ItsBambii. Like, girl, you know, slay until your hair turn gray. Like, bada bing, bada boom. Like, I was finna ride for her. Because, like, who? Like, what? Like, no. Because, like, my thing is, like, I hate to see my favorite trans creators, and I just hate to see my favorite creators in general sit over and, like, go through something like that. Like, I saw that she was losing herself. I saw that she was really heartbroken, like, deep down inside. I saw genuinely, like, she was heartbroken, and I felt truly bad because I know how it feels to feel like, you know, you finally found your dream man. You finally found your Prince Charming just for him to go get on Plenty of Fish and go sit over here and sell content. And y'all, did y'all even know, this is just, you know, getting off top, but did y'all know that Ricky is selling content? He is selling used underwear on Instagram.
Absolutely disgusting, by the way.
Y'all, I ended up following this man on Instagram because I was doing research for this video or whatever, right? I ended up saying, you know what, let me go sit over here and go do my Google search or whatever, right? I follow Ricky. He had said to me like in 20 minutes or whatever, right? Y'all, I'm sitting over here scrolling through the things. I'm checking each comment, girl, because I got to get the receipts or whatever, girl. I'm checking the following, girl. Yeah, Ricky is a content creator. He ain't no, you know, influencer. No, that man is a content creator. He's selling that butchie cat on Instagram. He's selling that butchie cat on Twitter, girl. He is a butchie bandit. That is a butchie bandit. Oh my God, girl. Now he's selling the butchie cat. So after all that internet drama, I feel like what turned a lot of people off was ItsBambii ended up going back to Ricky after all of that. And his apology felt so fake. Like, I don't know if y'all ever saw that apology video, but like, he went on the internet talking about, oh, I apologize. I'm so sorry to her fans. I'm so sorry for all of that I did.
I just wanted to make a quick video about what people are saying as far as me cheating on Bam. I never cheated on Bam. I downloaded POF and I checked my messages. I didn't even check to see what they said. I went ahead and I checked them. I saw it was 3 and I deleted that. I had the app for a total of 10-15 minutes. I was very sincere when I apologized to her. I've apologized numerous times. I'm apologizing to her fans. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all, I really appreciate y'all for keeping her some type of support system. You know, she has a great family and she got a great fan base, and I really appreciate y'all for helping her out because she really did feel that. I never slept with anyone. I never cheated on Bam, but I did download a dating app and I did check my messages on there. I had 3. One was from the fan that went ahead and screenshotted me being online on POF. The other one was from a old man, and the other one was from a white lady. And I didn't check none of them. Besides that, I just want to address all this hate, you know, in my Instagram inbox. Guys, you know, stop it. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all just got the wrong idea.
If you're so sorry, you would have never did it. That's just the way that I think. Like, girl, this is why I can't be in a relationship. Because, like, girl, if you truly love somebody, you wouldn't go out your way to do that to them. So after all that, you know, they was back together for a little bit longer. I don't know, like maybe a couple of months, maybe a year. I don't remember, girl, because this was years ago. Now, Tina shade. But, like, after that or whatever, they finally broke up. And I felt like that's when ItsBambii, her career started to plummet. Her personality, her everything just started to plummet because she literally got on the internet several times and made several different videos having a breakdown.
This is so humiliating.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. There's a certain extent of how I can just look past certain behaviors. That gives crackhead energy. That gives like, you need to go to therapy. That just gives like, are you losing yourself? Are you okay? Do I need to hold your hand when I say this, that don't get on the internet and act like a lunatic? You don't need to be doing that. You have a platform. You can't be doing that because that drives your viewers away. Like, I thought we knew this. Like, you've been here longer than me. Like, yeah. Like, personally, like, why would you do that? Like, my thing is, why would you sit over and act like that, right? And, you know, I watch Troy TV, so I was doing research and Troy TV said it the best. Like, he saw that I feel like she was doing it all for views. I feel like she was faking her mental breakdowns. It is truly sad to see your favorite creators sit over here and spiral. And I started to see a shift in her content. Like, she would not frequently upload. She'll, only post a video and it's just a vlog or it's just this. It's like something that doesn't resonate with her, viewers. And that's how a lot of people lose their audience. Like, when you start off being a humble, wise person, you're sitting over here giving advice, and then you bring a man into the picture. This is why I always say I feel like a man is everybody's downfall, girl. It might be mine in the future, girl. Let's hope not, girl, because I ain't trying to go to jail for sitting over here, sitting over here. Yeah, we're not going to say that, but yeah, no tea, no shade. But, like, I feel like, in my personal opinion, like, she just stopped showing her true colors. Like, she just stop being herself. Like, I feel like, she'll come back and be like, yeah, Slay until your hair turn gray. Yeah, I'm gonna show my personality. Like, she's still a funny, amazing person in my opinion, but she just lost me. Like, when I got older, I feel like everybody else got older. Her content started to get more boring. Like, it's just the same repetitive stuff. Like, girl, where's the DL story times? Where's the, where's the content that we resonate in today's time? Like, she just became so outdated. Now, let's get into her downfall. So, because she stopped being so consistent with her content and because her viewers grew up, like I said, like, people started to drift away. And when people drift away, her viewership would drift away. She used to rank in, like, millions of views monthly. Like, every video, 1 million views. Every video, sponsorships. Every video, she got Fashion Nova deals. Like, what the hell happened? And to get back on topic, like, I feel like she started to make so many clickbait videos. Like, there was videos where she's talking about, I'm doing this, or, I want to do that. And this is why I'm going to be honest with y'all. Y'all seen, like, now we're getting to the present. Y'all seen when she started over here talking about she's detransitioning?
Because I just don't feel that it's for me. I just, I want my flat chest back. And, I'm not saying I want my gender back, but I felt, when I was like, being on the Vine and stuff like that, and just was this uncharismatic, before I got my breasts done, I just was so, like, I didn't care. I was unapologetically me, you know what I'm saying? And I just missed that version, and that version been coming back within, like, a couple years, and I'm like,
I just will always, like, put people of this, like, this pedestal of making them think that they were my God. And at a certain point, I was making people feel like that. Like, I was making people, like, if they wanted to, like, leave out of my life, I was like, no, don't go, please don't leave me. But now I'm like, oh, honey, do you want me to open a door for you? You want me to get your bags back? You need anything? You want a farewell ladder? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, okay, you can go. And a little snapback hat, somebody's going to think, okay, you're detransition, you're going to be like this. I really felt like that I had to always, like it was like so much of, like, I couldn't wear, like, a graphic tee within, just for example, like a shirt with, like, one of my favorite bands or something. Like, I feel like I always had to just very much give feminine, very, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, so I did have to go to a period of myself where I was, like, regretting just being transgender. And the whole thing of it, I just was like, oh my goodness, like, I thought I was just going to always feel like this fulfillment within myself. I thought it was just, everything was going to be like glitz and glam and just all this stuff. But within being myself now, I would say that I am non-binary. So a lot of you guys have been asking me, like, oh, Bambi, if you're detransitioning, then why are you still dressing like this? Why are you acting like this? Why are you this? I told you guys in the video, I was always going to be myself.
I'm still going to be me.
I was always going to be myself. And myself is flamboyant. Myself is dressing up. Myself is just me. You know what I'm saying? I really went through, like, a really self-discovering of myself. And I'm like, you know what? Non-binary fits more than identifying as transgender. Now, a lot of you guys been asking me, Bambi, do you still take your hormones? Are you still on HRT? Are you still? Yes, honey. Yes.
This is why I push to a lot of trans people to figure out who they are as themselves. Like, who are you as a person? What do you want to do with yourself? Because, like, say it like this. Say you fully transition. Say, like, oh, I'm done with my transition. I feel complete. This is who I am. Like, yeah. So once you, like, fully transition, who are you as a person? What do you want to do? Like, this is something that you need to figure yourself out. Like, take away the hormones, take away the transition, take away the money, take away the fame, take away the clout. Like, who are you as a person? I made a whole video about this. And I feel like nobody in this community really asked themselves that goddamn question. Say you were on top of the world, but you were to lose yourself. A lot of people can't get back on top of the world. A lot of people don't know how to bounce back. You got to always have a backup plan. And that's her damn demise. This girl don't have no backup plan. Literally. When you sit over here and run away from your viewers, when you sit over and stop being consistent, of course, they're not going to come back because some of them are growing up. Some of them have other trans creators they resonate with. Girl, let me get back on topic. But, like, it makes me emotional to see my favorite creator just sit over here turn into this.
I'm about to write the... Okay, so my Zelle is... Selena. I'm putting my whole motherfucking name on this bitch. Like, what the fuck? I really need y'all to help me. Come on now. Don't do me like this. Damn. Okay. All right. So please y'all me some money. And fuck you to you motherfuckers that got motherfucking money and sit up and gossip and don't help nobody. And you motherfuckers can never say that ItsBambii left you starving. You can never say I left you starving. You can never say that. Put that on the Bible. Put that on the Bible. Can y'all at least send me $400 on my Zelle? I'm trying to get a room for like a whole mother week. What y'all want me to get a room for? One mother day, and then after that be like, what the I'm gonna do with that? Why you don't be around? They're ashamed of me. They don't like me. They literally was using me, just hanging around me. They're oh God. I love y'all so much. Everybody on my mother's side. Everybody on my mother. On my mother. Y'all should never envy my life. My life is hell. This is not that Bambi that was on YouTube. Hi YouTube. No, this is fucking the real fucking ItsBambii survivor ItsBambii. Very much surviving the fuck. And y'all don't know shit about having to some motherfucking survive and having to put a pause on your dreams because you gotta survive. Y'all don't know shit about that.
And it's so crazy. Like, I don't understand. Like, it's so sad to see our favorite creator lose everything that she's worked hard for and not take accountability for it. Because I said this before. She was making, she was ranking in millions of viewers. Oh, no. We're not doing this, girl. I don't care about this. I will say this to the day I die. If I was ranking in millions of viewers, girl, and I end up becoming broke, I got to take some accountability because what was I doing with all that money? You should have had at least $1 million in your bank account. If not, at least 20,000. At least 20,000 from all your spendings. Girl, what happened? What genuinely happened? And my thing is, she didn't once go and get a trust. She didn't once go sit over here and, put it into like death benefits. Like she didn't try to invest her money into things. She could have bought a house. Because if you're making $20,000 a month, let's just say it like that, you could go buy you a house. I don't want to hear nobody say, oh, you can't buy a house with $20,000 in this economy. Yes, you can. Go buy a trailer house. Go buy a condo. Go sit over here, go sit over here, put a down payment into an apartment complex. And then you could sit over here, own that apartment complex, rent that stuff out, and make triple of what you're making. Like, do people not think, further into their lives? Like, when you're 30, your looks start to fade, your money starts to dry up. You're not Kim Kardashian. You're not the Kardashians. You got to think long-term goals. And this is what's so wrong with this community now. Like, it's so sad to see this. Like, you got to understand my frustration and why I'm so mad. Like, Jesus, like, I hate to see my favorite influencer turn into this. And so what I'm not understanding is how we got to this point where we're on the internet begging our supporters for money and getting mad at them because they truly can't help you. Because the way that I think it, if you're healthy if you're healthy, you have 2 legs, 2 arms, 2 fingers, you got a mouth, you can sit over here and go work at McDonald's. Hi, welcome to McDonald's. How may I help you? Want a cheeseburger? Okay, I'll get you that. Girl, they pay $15. And where you at, girl, there's resources. This is what I'm not understanding. Nobody is giving her resources on how to, sit over and get out of the predicament that she's in. And I feel like there are people, because I haven't been in her live streams lately. Like, I blocked her, girl. I think, like, she's losing her damn mind. But, like, she's literally not sitting over here trying to better herself. Like, how can you sit over here and beg your supporters for $400 damn to sit over here and get you a room and help you get your implants taken out? That don't make no goddamn sense. Like, where's the common sense? Like, girl, $400 ain't nothing, girl. You need to go get a job. Go get a job. Where's your monetization? You're still making money. Like, this is what I'm not understanding. ItsBambii, like, she's ranking in 1,000 to 2,000 viewers, per video. So my thing is, that means you're eligible to get that YouTube threshold, because I make like 1 to 130 a month, maybe 200 if my viewers are like, jumping or whatever, right? Like, the most I've made off of YouTube so far, I'm gonna just keep it real and blunt with y'all, I made $1,000, like a little over $1,000. You see what I mean? Like, there's no way in hell she's that dirt broke. There's no way. What happened? And she's on the internet saying that, her family took advantage of her. Her family did this. She's been laced and stuff like that. I don't understand. Like, if I was laced, I would want to go sit over here and, go to rehab if I get hooked on that stuff. Like, it's so sad. Like, I don't even want to cry because I'm crying over somebody who doesn't even know me. But, like, it just makes me so genuinely sad that somebody who I've looked up to and somebody who gave me the encouragement to, slant till my hair turns gray, to sit over and be the beautiful black transsexual that I am. Like, that is genuinely so sad to see. Like, I'm so serious.
So, I gotta honestly say this. If Bambi actually wants to do better in her life, she's gonna have to suffer and struggle even more, because rock bottom is the only way. Sometimes people don't want the help. Sometimes people want to struggle and they want to manipulate you and coerce you into giving them more money to enable their antics. And that's that demon that's in them talking. Sometimes people got to go through severe rock bottom in order to grow. And if Bambi wants to improve her life, she kind of has to get her ass up, take responsibility for her actions, and get the help so that way she can be in a better predicament in life. But until then, she's going to be on the streets. She's going to be making a fool of herself. And this won't be the first live where she acts a fool like this. It may come across as insensitive what I'm saying, but it's the truth. I've dealt with an addict before. I've dealt with people that have severe addictions. And I know how it feels to go through the pain of having someone you care about suffer with. It's not a pretty sight. It's not an interesting sight to see someone you care about not take the help, or when you do give them the help, they completely shit on it, throw it away, steal from you, lie to you, take from you, do the most horrendous shit to you and those that they care about, and then spiral even more. It's not a good feeling. The best thing people can do is to just pretty much separate themselves from Bambi and allow her to spiral even more, so that way she can get her life together. And it sounds up, but that's just how it is.
But we're about to wrap up this video, but this is what I gotta say. When people go up quickly, and I'm talking about social media seriously, like when people go up on social media, when people get up, on the top of the world, right? They can go down very quickly. And when they go down, they can never rise again. A lot of people, I keep saying this, a lot of people don't sit over here and invest in trusts. They don't invest into life insurance policies. And you don't have to go get a 401k. There's many different avenues to get your money when you're 30, when you're 40, when you're 50 years old. And you can live off of that for the rest of your life without working a 9-to-5 job. Like, there's so many things that my brother is teaching me. Like, girl, my brother is a financial advisor right now, girl. No tea, no shade, girl. Why you thinking we in this house right now? Let me stop spoiling the tea, girl. Let me stop, girl. But, girl, he's teaching me so different things. Like, sooner or later, he's going to have me buy my first house. Like, there's just no way. Like, oh my God. And she has millions of subscribers on YouTube, but only ranks in a couple thousand viewers. Like, that just doesn't make no sense. And you're just on the internet. Now you're on TikTok begging your viewers, your supporters, the last supporters that you have for money. Like, when did it get this bad? Like, Bambi, you had to take some accountability. This isn't to bash you. This isn't to sit over and say, oh, she's, a Shay now. She's an Apple Store girl now. Let's all condemn her. No, 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 no. Let's all help her. Let's reach out. Don't send no Cash App, girl. She needs to go to a shelter. She needs to go sit over here and, go programs. Like, if you ever see this video, ItsBambii, there is a description box. I don't know what city you live in. I think you live in Michigan or whatever, right? I don't know if that's a state, a city. I don't care, girl. But, like, there are resources for trans people where you can sit over and go to websites and go help yourself. Like, there are programs, there are shelters, there are housing opportunities that will help you get on your feet. Like, when I was homeless, and technically I am still homeless, I'm not going to sit over here and get on the internet begging people for money and be like, hey, y'all, can y'all sit over here and help me get my new apartment, help me get my new place, help me sit over here and take a trip to Atlanta. No, I'm going to go work that job. I'm going to go work with these people who don't even like my transsexual self. I'm going to go work. I will die working. I don't care. I'm a hard worker, and I try to ingrain that in my viewers. We don't quit. There's no quitting in your transition. There is no going back in your transition. Once you trans, there is no going back. You're black, you're trans, you're beautiful. You're white, you're trans, you're beautiful. You're Mexican, you're trans, you're beautiful. Whatever you is, whatever color you is, whatever skin texture you is, whatever you is, you're beautiful. Strive for what you want. Strive for how you is. Strive for who you are. Hustle. You always got to hustle until the day you die. What she say? Slay until your hair turn gray. ItsBambii. I'm not giving you no goddamn money, nor do these people need to give you no money. You need to take some goddamn accountability and start getting on the internet, arguing with your goddamn fans and yelling at them, talking about, why don't y'all want to send me no money? Girl, people are going through it. People don't have money to offer. We damn near struggling our damn selves trying to sit over here and pay out of pocket for some hormones. Ain't nobody got no extra money lying around. We all broken, struggling. We all got to work the job. We all got to suffer. It's okay, sister. It's no hard feelings. Genuinely, we all are trying to thrive. You paved the way. You helped this generation out. If you want to get back on top, you need to get off the internet and go find something to do. And what I mean by that, go help yourself out. There are literally resources out there that will help you. I love you guys. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how I did on this video down below. And if you have any thoughts and opinions on my topic that I did, the downfall of ItsBambii, just let me know how I did down below, girl. But I love you guys. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Stop sending that girl some money, girl. You don't need to send her no money. Go send her some help. If you're going to send her some money, send her $1 on Cash App or send her $1 on Zelle with a link in the description on how she can get out of her predicament, girl. She needs some real help. She don't need no goddamn money. She needs some help. Because if y'all keep sitting over here giving this girl attention, she's just going to keep leeching off of y'all. That's what leeches do. But it's just sad. But I love you guys. I gotta go. Bada bing, bada boom. I gotta record some more videos. But I love y'all. Bye.
Every loss was a blessing, lesson